Hello. How's everybody? Hope my volume is turned up. Let me make sure. Yep. Joe's got his picture when he was running. And you have to be an awful big fella after me. Make me run now. Tell you that. But believe it or not, I ran a marathon.
Wow, congratulations. And that was a long time ago. I guess I need to put it
That was a long time ago in a land far, far away.
Yeah.
When I first went to Burke County, there wasn't anything else to do but run. And I was a lot younger, and I got a lot slimmer. We did 6 miles a day for time every day, and then we ran 11 miles once a week. And I went from about 245 to 189. I weighed 189 pounds. And I destroyed my knees. I destroyed my hips and my back again, and blew out my gallbladder. Yeah, that was one of the dumber things that I've ever done. But that runner's diet, I mean, that's a tough diet. That runner's diet, where it's all, it's just carb loading. I mean, and
yeah. Well, same thing happened to me. I was training for my last marathon, I guess about a year and a half ago. Actually, it was the last one that I ran, and blew my back out, as you said, and haven't been able to get those miles up since. But now I've been eating good. I may not be able to run, but I can still eat good. So.
Yeah, I'm still carb loading.
I'm still eating like I'm running about 15 miles a day. So.
Gosh, man alive! I tell you though, it really. You get old, you really pay the price for the pounding that you took when you do that. That is true. Let me make sure that we are recording. Let's see. Yeah, we're recording. Rod, there's Karen, Dr. Lisa, Steve, Barbara, Dr. Todd, Dr. Zion. Well, I'm going to go ahead and get started because everybody's in class tonight. The reason why I wanted to have this, I'm sorry we didn't have it last night, but we had our town hall for 605s last night. I needed to make sure that we're kind of on a short time frame. And they're trying to get all the stuff done in the registrar's office. So they're going to start charging them prorating starting tomorrow if they don't drop. So they wanted us to do the 605 and get everybody squared away. The main part of meeting tonight is I have some spreadsheets for us. I know Seth normally sends these out and does this, but seeing how I am now Seth for the foreseeable future. So what I have, this is what classes will be paid off of. This is what I have right here. All the instructors, all the sections, all the coaches, and the estimated numbers. Now you may have fewer than these because we might have had some drops, but so because coaches, you're paid on the number of students you have. And so this is what I have right here. This is what I have for the summer right here. And so make sure that if I've got something wrong on here, you let me know. But here is the summer schedule. And again, this is about your pay for teaching classes and coaching. I also have this spreadsheet. Let me move that out of the way. This has every student that we have in MELS this summer. And it has the CC1, who gets paid for that, the CC2, and it has the evaluator. And so this is a clean spreadsheet that you can sort by your name or whatever way that you would like to sort it to see what you've got. But again, this went to grad school last night, so they would have it this morning, and this is going to become the payroll for all of the attached string functions as well. This will be the payroll for that. So make sure that you get back to me no later than the end of this week, because this is going to become the payroll. She said, and I guess in early June. I don't know. Everything's kind of collapsed. So I'm going to send you this. I'm going to send you the schedule. So that's the classes, everything in TaskStream. And I'm also going to send the agenda from last night when I met with the 605s. Let me find it. There it is. Here's everything I know about what's going on. And the big question, of course, is this: commencement. I gave them the latest information I had last night. I was able to get in touch with the registrar today, who is the person in charge of graduation. She says that we're still shooting for 2 ceremonies indoors on August 1st, but that the president has to make the call by July 1st. She and I agree that we don't think that that's going to happen. We don't know what will happen. But right now, we told our students August 1st, something will happen. Whether that's true or not, I don't know. But this is everything that I told them. So if you're working with 605s, I have summarized it all for you. Thank you, most of you who were with me last night, but I have the important dates, the interviewing session I do every summer. I have, for our folks who ask you about going on to the doctorate, I have those 2 names in their emails. I have what information I have on graduation. Please remind your students, if they have questions about fees, to get in touch with the registrar. I told them last night I don't do fees, and that's the first 2 emails I got this morning. Why am I being charged this? What do I look like the Shell answer man? I have no clue as to why they charge you what they do. And then again, to reiterate, if you're working with students completing this summer, don't pull a Tedford. Finish your TaskStream portfolio and then not pass 605. So as a reminder to them, and we always have this problem every summer, that they get so wrapped up in getting TaskStream done that they forget to do their discussion boards, their assignments, and all that. And it comes down to, are we going to fail them in 605 or give them a C and them drop, they can't graduate because they spent all summer because they were behind on their portfolio. So please remind them, that's the first thing on the list. Your Blackboard coursework for your instructor, that's got to be done first. So here's everything I covered with them last night. Here are the 2 spreadsheets, the classes, and all of the CC1, CC2, and all the evaluators. I have all them on this spreadsheet. And so double check if there's something, please let me know. Again, you can sort. Everybody knows how to go to data. Well, first click up in the corner and highlight it, data, and then you can go to sort, and you can sort it by as many ways as you want to. You can sort column F, and it'll tell you how many. We'll do it by F right quick, and it will tell you that I've got CC1s. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. I've got 9. And Steve Marie's got a bunch. Ramsey's got a bunch. It'll tell you how many of each one you've got. That's what you should expect to get paid. And then, of course, you can change that and go to, you can sort by CC2. But again, you just have to make sure, and I know you all know this, in order to sort, click up in the right left-hand corner here and highlight it, data, sort. And if you want to add more levels, you can sort by 2 different columns if you want to. So pretty easy to get whatever you need out of this spreadsheet. This is it. You can see what everybody's got. I know sometimes Seth takes time and parts it all out and copies and sends it to you, but since I'm just doing Seth as a part-time job, I'll just let you look and see if you can pull it whatever you need this way. So here's the spreadsheet. If you got a problem, let me know before next week, because this is for payroll purposes. So when I send the video in a few minutes, I will send these sheets along with it. So is there anything else? I'll open the floor up. Is there anything else that you need to know? Everything. I appreciate what you do. Everything seems to be going well for summer school.
Dale,
everybody's meeting their classes.
I just noticed on that spreadsheet, there's a Shelton bullet from Rocky Mount that you've got none under the CC1 and everything.
Mm-hmm.
That-
Sheldon, isn't he a comebacker?
I don't have, I'm not teaching them, so I don't.
Yeah, but he's okay. The deal on the ones that came back for the masters after they finished their add-on licensure, they don't pay any task stream fees. They've
Okay.
already finished their portfolio. There's 7 of those.
Okay.
And he's one of those 7. Yes, there's 7 that we had that came back from the spring, but they won't pay for them since they've already completed. They don't pay a task stream fee or technology fee or any of that.
Right.
They don't pay an internship fee. They only pay for the 6-hour class. And so, yeah, there's 7 of those. That's a good catch. Yeah, there's 7 of those.
Okay. I just noticed because he's from Rocky Mount. That's
Yeah,
what-
he finished in the spring, and he's coming back to do his courses to get his second master's degree.
Okay.
That's become a pretty good deal for us. We're getting a good many of those to come back. We'll get a big bunch in the fall because we were off cycle. We were off cycle this spring and didn't have any add-ons and still got 7 from previous semesters. And so we got 100 this summer finishing, over 100. We may have as many as 25 come back in the fall. Of course, we're going to need them. KTA's picked it up a little bit. I feel a little bit better about the numbers this week. I mean, the numbers got stalled there for 5 weeks. The only movement, we lost 1 in 5 weeks. We didn't gain any. We lost 1. But we picked back up, and so our numbers, let me show you that. I did have it up. I meant to have that up. Let me do my share. That was in
Dale, while you're pulling that up, may I ask a question just to make sure this is still the case? It seems to keep coming up more and more, the letter letting, if we have somebody applying for an AP position, let whatever the parties are, is in good standing, still go to Dr. Bull for that?
Dr. Bull, he's picking up Seth's part on licensure. I'm helping him, but he's got the letter templates that he has to send out.
Okay.
So he's doing that part. Dr. Bull and I, and then Wendy, of course, Wendy, obviously she's a go-getter, but Dr. Bull, Wendy, and I are kind of handling the task stream. See, everybody's off contract, except me and Wendy and Dr. Bull, I guess.
Makes it
And
fun.
so we're kind of splitting up tasks, Seth's duties until we can get somebody. And so I'm hoping that Wendy gets the job full time. She wants to move over into that role. So hopefully she will. But so we're collaborating right now. So let's look and see what our numbers look like. Yeah, we've really jumped up. We've got 21 applications for the regular masters and 94 for school admin. We got stuck at about 70 altogether, so that's 115. We got stuck at about 70, 72, 71 for about 5 weeks there, but we're really picking up. We're taking off again. Problem is we're the only thing that's taken off. If you look at the numbers above that, I don't know what's happened to them. They've only got 14 applicants for curriculum instruction, MA, teacher leadership, and 10 for CNI and elementary. So they've only got 24 applicants in the CNI program for master's degree right now. So that's not looking. This has nothing above these lines have moved. The masters and the add-on have jumped, as you can see. We're at 115 applicants. So that's up 30. That's up 35, 40 from 2 weeks ago. Our doctoral program, we've been doing recruiting on our own. You can see those numbers have really jumped. Jennifer, Steve, and I have been recruiting really hard for that, and so those numbers have jumped. We can recruit for doctoral because we know who they are. They're our former master's students, it's hard to recruit these because we don't know who they are. But we put some things out. So I sent some things out to some of our alumni, and they've kind of got things stirred up. And so our numbers are picking up. So I feel better about that. I don't know that we'll make 2 classes in the fall of masters unless we get a big uptick, but it looks like we'll have at least 5 classes of add-ons. So yeah, the news is much better this week on applications. It's coming along, and we'll have our meeting tomorrow. And I think that by the following week, I think we may be getting back on track. What we'd like is about 150 and 40. That would be a normal fall for us. About 150 add-ons and about 40 masters. 2 classes of 20. That'd be about normal for us. So you can see we're a lot short of that, but 2 weeks ago it was looking dire, but it's looking much better now. So that's what the numbers look like right now. So is there anything else that anybody has? I don't want to keep you. I appreciate what you do. I want to keep everybody informed. I'm going to send all these spreadsheets out so everybody knows where we are in the summer. I don't really have anything for next week, so it'll probably be Monday after next unless y'all have got something. And we don't have to meet if we don't have anything important, but I do need for you to look at these spreadsheets and give me the feedback if there's something that's not right. Now, last thing before we go, I've got a minute and a half. Everything you see on that spreadsheet is not translated. Seth got away before he could make the changes for the summer. I'm going to go in, but I've got to wait until they do the doctoral classes, working with Wendy. Probably tomorrow's Wednesday, or Thursday, I will go in and make those changes in task stream. So you will be able, if students request comments, you'll be able to go in and see what they've requested. I will make sure that task stream is aligned with the spreadsheet, and I'll make sure, I'll try to have that done by the end of the day on Thursday. But I've got to wait on Wendy to go in and do a couple things. We can't all go in at the same time. When one goes in, it knocks everybody else out. That's the deal. There's only one login as the master administrator, and so only one person can do that at a time. So Wendy's got to do some work tomorrow, and so hopefully she gets hers done. I can go in on Thursday. So if you can't see in task stream the person yet that you've got on the list, but you know they're there because they go with your class, I'll get that fixed on Thursday. All right. If anybody have anything else, I appreciate y'all joining me. It's good to see everybody. Hope everybody stays well. So I'll send you these spreadsheets. Let me know if there's something that I need to fix. Everybody have a good week. Thank you.
Bye. Good night.
All right.